once again for this part of the stream are Epic Missing Number.
Hello again.
And Voltic Surge.
Hey, all.
And as soon as it's decided to load, which thankfully it has, last I've got a window bullshittery. Okay, there we go. Omensight. With a lovely, dramatic introduction. I should really fiddle with the volume a little bit. There we go. Okay, that should about do things. Omensight is a spiritual successor to Stories, Path of Destinies, which had an interesting idea, interesting combat, and unfortunately a whole shitload of repetition. And it's also, as far as I'm aware, a single save game, so this is why this is basically play blind? Oh wait, no, there are 3 saves. Sorry, I'm wrong. There are 3 saves, thank God.
I mean, it's still blind.
Yeah. Do you know what? We're gonna try the true detective mode.
I don't think the image is actually up in the stream.
Oh crap, no it isn't. The love of technical difficulties, folks.
Please stand by.
No, it's... There. Okay. Bloody hell. Right. Here is the title. Yes. Fucking... Every time. Okay, so we can change the difficulty later, but I like the idea of True Detective. Let's see if that lives up to things. And now for some story. As soon as it loads, anyway.
Euralia, a prosperous land, home to many tribes. The gods entrusted the bird tribes to watch over the others. The tribe founded Pagaria, and all lived in harmony under the banner of the Pagarian Empire.
Having mic problems?
Until 7 years ago, when Pagaria began recruiting the dog and cat tribes. As their strength grew, the other tribes suffered. To protect themselves from Pagarian oppression, the scattered rodent and bear tribes formed an alliance, led by a rebel named Ratika.
So we got an animal world war.
Tonight, the Pagarian Empire launches.
So basically, Redwall meets Game of Thrones.
Under orders of
sort of.
AKA just break Redwall, really.
Yeah.
Conquest of Euralia.
Because I remember, like, a friend of mine was like, talk about how those books are like baby's first Game of Thrones.
One who could have brought peace. The godless
I think I read one of them, but
has been
I don't remember much about it, so...
I remember, like, I know apparently they can get pretty dark for, like, kids' books.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And people getting murdered, and
Euralia needs a safe
civil wars, and genocide.
Yeah, all of that. Right, so we are, as it will show us in a minute, the Harbinger.
Basically the nameless one.
Not really.
Oh, there's a map and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus different locations. You don't really get to pick which ones you go to, though.
No.
It's very linear.
You follow characters, yes.
Yeah.
So, in this first one, we are basically right at the end of things.
What the?
Yep.
The Emperor warned
Makes
us about
sense.
ancient sorcery.
Oh, so all of the paths converge in a single place again.
That glow.
Not
That
quite.
sword.
Oh,
Is it
No.
the Harbinger? What?
You think it's the end of the world? You see any floods? Any earthquakes?
No, sir. But the elders, they say the Harbinger comes to prevent the end of the world, not cause it.
Yeah.
Could be the harbinger. Or a retention sword.
So, unlike normal harbingers,
I'm not
who,
taking any chances.
you know, bring about the end of the world, we are actually here to prevent it.
Yeah. We're basically the Avatar.
Yeah. So we haven't needed to dodge yet. Now, interestingly, you do not move with WASD. You move with W holding the mouse.
But yeah, apparently there's going to be an update for that. An update. Next update's going to have WASD keybinds.
I don't actually find it bad.
That sounds really clumsy.
It seems really, unorthodox.
It is unorthodox. It does, you know, you can see here that it does kind of work. You draw it in front of the character.
Your best fighter is dead. Catch.
So there's character 1, dead.
Your friend thought he could storm in.
Oh, how
and kill
lovely.
Integral by himself.
Yep. This is basically, it begins with everything is fucked.
And when he did, well, your friend's death was slow.
Unlike stories, which began with everything was fucked, and then time skip.
Yeah. Yeah, and things got very weird, and hey, you know, like 1 in 178 chance.
Indrik is coming. And he's more powerful now than you can ever imagine. But you will not
More powerful than I could ever imagine. Like, oh no.
Did someone strike him down?
Well, actually, someone might well have struck him down.
With dark magic. Attack!
Basically, I ended up seeing pretty much the entire main story, before I got this copy. Yeah, it was a little awkward, but, you know, right now we only have basics, dodging, which I've never been very good at. And, we have light and heavy attacks.
Ooh, that's different.
I will make things right, sister. Indrik! I will smash your precious temple.
And now we're absorbing his
if
soul.
You don't come out.
Or whatever.
Well, we're talking to it. So, this is the soul bond. We, you know, the start of working out where, characters do things.
Oh, I see. So when we go back, it will probably have those characters appear, I guess, on the map.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a means, we'll know where they are if we've encountered them in the story. Oops.
Yeah. And if we have their soul or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, that was a wee bit awkward. You cannot actually get off a platform unless you jump.
Oh.
Now, on the one hand, this protects you from falling off platforms with awkwardness. On the other, it does make things a little bit weird at times. So, here's the second character.
Oh yeah. Fan favorite, I think. Who I've seen.
Oh, Drager's lovely.
So we are all
Yeah,
in
she's
danger.
cool.
The threat. Do you know what it is? Did you investigate the godless priestess? That look in your eyes. You have never heard of the priestess. Where to begin?
And then she
Ever
dies.
since the godless
course.
priestess appeared,
Yeah.
the world has been a safer place. As if she scares the darkness away. But now
Yep,
the
someone
priestess is
killed the
dead.
only thing keeping the horrible
Murder.
god at
I'm
bay.
certain this
And
is
now
what
everything's
has brought
fucked.
you here.
Basically tracking guard.
Murder is a sign of great danger.
Sort of.
Similar.
Yeah.
A little less grimdark though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this world
time.
definitely has some hope. And also some pretty cool characters.
Yeah.
So, that was our second soul bond.
I should have seen
I
it
wonder if it's possible to get back to this ending.
sooner.
No.
This is
No,
the intro.
It's the intro, and on top of that, it is possible to miss lore in this game.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's certain little things that trigger the next story chapter.
Now, unfortunately, blocking enemies are not great. Because, on the one hand, a heavy attack will get rid of the shield, but on the other, it's easier to just attack someone else. Also, the world is now ending.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you can't throw enemies into other enemies in this game, then?
Oh,
I'm
yes,
guessing
you can.
You can unlock that.
The land torn by war has come to an end.
You don't have your full tool set yet.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep, the apocalypse is kind of a Majora's Mask scenario.
Awakened to fight this threat, learned of the godless priestess, of her role.
Except instead of 3 days, it's 5 levels.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was no simple
This asshole. Yep.
immortal soul of the
Asshole
priestess
serpent
always returns to the
god
world.
thing.
Always.
Basically, Jormungandr.
Odin's return.
Yeah.
Like.
The world
Yeah.
has ended.
Complete
A
with
lot
World
of-
Tree.
But there is yet
Yeah, a lot of Norse imagery in this.
Harvey,
Oh yeah, there's
focus
Yggdrasil.
on my
Yep.
voice. Let me help.
And then we're gonna get introduced to the main mechanic of this game.
Oh.
At the end of every day, shit is fuck.
Yeah. Everyone dies, and you get sent back to the hub.
Yep.
Oh, so do you have like 4 levels,
Do you know
I
who
guess,
I am?
and each one
You did not
Nope.
inherit your
shifts
predecessor's
forwards the
memories.
time, I guess?
Nope.
have no time
What
to
you
worry
do,
about that.
uh,
Know that you are
the
the
witch will
harbinger.
be explaining
You
things,
are the eyes of Euralia. You are its sword.
but
You
you
are the
follow
only
the
hope
people.
we have left. When Vodun is done devouring the world, he will find this place. No, he is already searching for it. And when he finds it, well, fighting Vodun is now impossible. Too strong. Even if you are victorious, there is not much of a world left to save. Harbinger, I brought you here for a reason. There is a way to save Euralia, but it will not be easy. I cannot force you to accept. But
No, it would be
if
nice
you
to have a
are willing,
boss fight against
come.
something.
There is boss fights.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So we've got 2 varieties of leveling up. We've got XP, which, since there we go. It is a little fiddly at close spaces.
Yeah, just use a controller, probably.
So, now we have Phantom Blast, which is our basic shot.
Yep. Hadouken.
Yep. Your basic Hadouken. And I'm gonna get the Harbinger's Blade, because, well, even though I don't really use the heavy attack that much, A, it makes the blade look shinier. There is Visrep. B,
Thank you, Harbinger.
heavy attacks.
The tree of life.
Well, sword improvement.
There is ancient power here, one that transcends the bonds of space and time. That power can send you into the past. You will have a chance to investigate the death of the godless priestess. If you find her soul, then the tree of life can spin it back to Euralia. And that may be enough to prevent Vodun from appearing in the first place. And we have a suspect. Emperor Indrik. You saw his war. There is no end to his ambition and cruelty. He may even be mad enough to unleash Vodun, and that means murdering the godless priestess.
Of course, as is custom, doing any one of these things will prevent you from doing the others. And
It can. There are certain things that move the plot
died
forward.
at the hands of the Emperor. If you meet Ludimir before his death, if you follow him, you will find Indrik. Then there is Draga, who seems to understand the stakes. She may help your investigation in a way no one else can. Investigate the Emperor and the death of the godless priestess.
And now you have a
Find
choice
her
to make.
Yep.
But which lead will you follow? Draga or Ludimir? Make your choice.
So, one thing to note is it is fixed camera. We can confront the Emperor straight away, or we can say hi to Draga to learn more about Indrik and the mysterious ritual which he's taking part in.
I mean, I think it might be more useful to hang out with her because
Yeah, probably.
Ludimir just seems like a big angry guy.
He is. So we shall start the day with Draga.
I
Yeah,
can sense it.
might
The
give us
tree
some
is
leads.
dying.
It might.
Hurry, Harbinger.
So energy is based on a combo system.
Yep.
The more hits you get in, the more energy you get, and right now we only have one ability which needs 1 energy. Woot. It should be noted that
General,
the Phantom Blast,
give me
while it
2
can hit
battalions
people
and
from
I shall
range,
capture the core for you.
I do not doubt it.
will not hit
But
people
those
in the
battalions
middle
would
of a
turn the
jumping attack.
battlefield into a graveyard. For them and the Rodentians both. Irontrek's fury is the key for a swift victory.
My lady is wise. But what if the Fury fails us during the assault?
Then we walk. Now, let us review the battle plan once more.
Our main army will initiate a frontal assault. We will simultaneously hit the northern and eastern gates. When we do, Emperor Indrik will bring the Fury through the rear. Assuming we can trust the source.
The Emperor secured the information personally. We will follow the Rodentians' secret path through the Dead Forest into the heart of their city. We will seize the core and end their resistance.
So there are 2 cores in this game, an amber core and a purple core.
Intruder! I will protect you with my life, General.
Stand down, Captain.
what do each do?
If murder was her intent, she would have
Well,
already struck.
they're both magic.
No. I've read of this figure.
And I have my own
The
theories.
Harbinger. Harbinger. Why do you grace us with your presence? Something must have happened. And you think I can help you? It
So
can't
this
be
is why
war.
people like
Must be
Draga.
something spiritual.
She,
The murder of the godless
everyone
priestess.
knows you're the Harbinger,
General Dragon! The prison!
but Draga's the one who basically reacts the most calmly.
Radica, is that your move? Of course it is. I expect no less from the Rodentian leader. You must have a plan to stop us, and I cannot allow that.
And you, Harbinger. A favor given is a favor repaid. Help me with this, and I shall aid you in any way I can.
So we're now going to, I believe, the Imperial prison to stop Radica from escaping. Radica is a character we haven't met yet.
Well,
Yeah,
they
she's like
showed
the
up in
other leader mentioned in the opening.
Yeah, she's mentioned in the opening, but we haven't met her.
Surrender,
Yeah.
and you will be
Yep.
spared!
Now,
Or death!
Rodentians are a different enemy type,
Here!
and they do fun things.
Being sliced like butter!
And annoying things later on.
Yep.
Rats are everywhere. Did you bring reinforcements?
I brought something much better.
Interaction is done with the heavy attack button, which, you know, is a choice.
Who wants to spill some Imperial blood?
Not you, mate.
Doesn't matter. Our friends control the prison now. Ha!
That guy would have released prisoners and given us a massive fight.
Breaking objects.
Yes,
Yeah, that would have sucked.
breaking objects.
But hey, you get more experience.
Yeah, when they actually react to it.
Oh yeah, they will be very curious about some of the things you do. Like, huh, you like wrecking shit?
Yeah, that was one of the really cool things in stories, the incidental dialogue.
Yeah.
There was such a big variety of it.
Shit. Too late.
Someone will pay for the terrible soundings here.
Also, when you see a big exclamation mark, the red ones, that means it's a unblockable attack.
So you have to dodge.
You have to dodge. Unstoppable, not unblockable.
Attack on this prison is madness. Too many losses, even to rescue a leader.
That mixes up combat a bit.
This
Yeah.
is a calculated sacrifice. They must believe Ratika is a game changer.
And indeed, Ratika is a game changer, because she has a magic loot. Sorry, not a loot, a balalaika. Gotta be accurate here.
Yeah.
So, characters will occasionally help you, if you are going the right way.
So, Harbinger, is it really the death of the priestess that has brought you to me? I will do my best to help you.
I assume that just means that they will,
She was deeply respected.
what's it called?
I would hate to stand by and see the murderer go unpunished.
They will allow you to progress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you will know if you're going the right way or not.
pretty much. Although, occasionally you will have to use their abilities in different ways.
They must be waiting for us to charge headlong. Let us first level the playing field.
Now, if we had a dodge... Oh, never mind. Draga did that for us. And because she knows we can double jump, she didn't bother giving us a leg up.
Your combat skills
That's
are
nice.
indeed legendary.
Yeah. And pulled the lever. And immediately into another fight. The early fights, thankfully, are not terribly taxing.
Well, they have to be toxic. I mean, they're the only fights coming.
Yeah. In fact, they're almost Arkham-ish. You can quite quickly leap.
Wait, did she just block your
Yes.
attack?
Yes, she did. Something to be aware of.
Also, apparently, sometimes the enemies will randomly surrender, and you can still kill them.
Well, they'll fall over.
Ah, such filthy language. And the
Oh,
spelling
but yeah,
is
I mean, apparently there's an achievement for killing a surrendering enemy, so I
Oh,
guess it happens.
I guess it does. Oops. Well, in any case, one of the other things to note... Draga knows the Pigarian language. This is useful.
Yeah, might be important later.
Yep.
Your uprising almost impressed me. Almost. Now, lower your weapons. Ratika is not worth dying for.
High and mighty General Draga. Tell me, General, how do you sleep at night knowing everything the Emperor has done? Or do you enjoy the killing
Ooh,
and
that's
torture?
certainly a beard.
I am loyal to
Yeah,
Emperor Inge.
and a link cat.
Surrender and give me Ratika. Now.
Not a chance.
It's not floppy enough to be a link hat.
Follow me. I have a plan.
It's...
A tingle hat?
Yeah, I would have said a
They
tingle
do
hat.
not know about this.
Kulilimpa indeed.
Ah, no!
Oh god, I hate that area.
Jumping.
That camera angle.
Ah!
Yeah, the camera angle caught me out.
Yeah, this happened to me too. First time I did that.
Yeah, glowing green crystals, by the way, they're bad.
Your uprising.
Yeah.
Tell me, Gen.
Skip. Skippity skip.
Follow me. I have a plan.
I know.
They do not know about this path.
Yeah, there's one of the little flaws in the game is there's no skip cutscene button.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
I mean, usually
I
cutscenes
just
aren't
lost
too
double
long, but
Attack together.
I am crap at dodging. I've always been crap at dodging.
Well, don't dodge, just parry. I mean, if it's the same
can't really
parry
parry,
mechanics as stories.
Nope.
no, you can't parry, but you can interrupt them by attacking them.
Soldiers,
Yeah.
secure the area.
Yes, General.
Ah,
Unless it's one of those ones with red attacks. Then you gotta dodge.
Pretty much. It's a slightly different combat system, which...
that does make sense, that it's
Some
slightly
soldiers
different.
say that she was sniffing around Yarbord's temple not long before her death. The rumor goes as far as claiming that she has been caught inside the Emperor's ancestral crypt. Nonsense. The crypt is protected
First of
by
many
the
little
breach of
lore
the seal.
things.
Yep. Which are missable.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
sounds fun.
I probably already missed a couple.
Why are
So,
they missable? Can you just not go
well,
back
there's
to
only
earlier
there's
paths?
only 2 of them that are missable. One is Ludomir's, which I believe requires Drager to be done first, so good choice there. And one is Indrix, which is hidden in a secret area in only, like, 1 level. Yeah, see these seals?
Surely you can revisit levels though.
Not if you've moved on an act.
We need to go.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that does seem like a big flaw.
Yeah. Now one nice thing about the Pegarian characters is they sometimes get rid of jumping puzzles. Drager is a good case in point. Look at this lovely golden bridge.
Yep. Her
Oh, that
crazy
is good.
magic.
So what do you do with your magic? I make
thinking.
bridges.
Vera was a fierce advocate for peace
There are
with
also
Laurentian,
4 seals
even
in the
not
game,
radical.
so,
Caused quite a diplomatic
kind of like the
stir.
sword keys, except
Perhaps Radika can tell you more. If she's in
3 of them are
honest
tied
mood.
to characters, and 1 of them is special. So, Ratika's already gone.
Where
Well,
did
of
you
course.
go, little mouse?
It's all part of
introduce a
part
new
of the
character.
More
plan.
bloodshed. No
all
doubt
part of
Radika
the
has
plan.
slipped away to the forest and joined the enemy forces.
Yep.
Come. It seems we will face her on the battlefield.
Yeah. Now we gotta join the main, like, assault force and
Yep. The Crimson Forest, where we will be murdering the hell out of even more rats.
Well, of course.
Hurry! Iron Track's fury is up ahead. The Emperor will use it to end the Rodentian revolt, and I must assist His Highness.
And this is the other reason why going Drager first is a good idea. So you remember I mentioned keys?
Mm-hmm.
How did they sneak up so close to the fury?
Oh, look at that. There's a big old lock on this one. By the way, time slows when you're aiming that spell.
Otherwise, I'm guessing it would be a bit tricky,
Yeah.
No sign of his highness.
because enemies would be coming at you
Shall
all
we
the
do,
time.
General? Call off the attack? It may be our last chance to strike.
Soldiers of Pagaria! Our Emperor has placed his faith in us! He believes in our victory. Victory for Pagaria! We are one voice, one nation, one destiny! Pagaria! We march!
Very inspiring. So, that bit of lore I skipped basically shows that Draeger, cats are generally not accepted into the military. You may notice that.
Yeah, there do appear to be a lot of dogs in this military.
Yeah.
Just lower
So,
the seal
now we
ritual.
know how to unlock Pegarian
Place the secret
seals.
in safe hands. Now, welcome aboard the Fury.
Yep, we can instantly learn it. We're a Dragon Ball character.
Yep.
At least you don't have to switch swords this time.
Now, what we could do then is replay this and open up Pegarian doors. But unfortunately, not Redemption ones. That requires, well, Ratica. And welcome to the section I least like.
Yeah, I know this bit being really annoying.
It's the boat from the Shadow Temple.
Yeah, notice the, explosives on the left.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Stop them!
One of these people
We can win!
will try and do the thing. And they'll change it, and then as soon as the next one goes along, you've got to fucking peg it.
Yeah, because some asshole's gonna make a run for it.
Thankfully, that asshole got stopped by, Draeger.
Oh,
Nice.
lifesaver right there.
Yeah,
Good save.
good save.
Death to all invaders!
Little buggers.
Oh yeah, these guys are painful. No, you can't win. Bugger off.
You must have
Hey, at least you got 2 treasure chests out of the bargain.
And yes, I do have my reasons. They're called EXP and Health, Draeger. You may know them.
I doubt she's aware of game mechanics.
I expect the respite to be brief.
She's very academic, but I doubt she knows about game mechanics.
Well, she is a very academic character. And yeah.
You know, you gotta get the pain blade up to the walls.
Pretty much.
This thing's pretty much just a giant, like, tank or ironclad or whatever.
It is the Bane Blade!
Bane blade! God, that's wonderfully awful voice acting.
What is this?
Oh, Dawn of War Retribution. Warhammer.
That's the one with Space Marines, isn't it?
Yep, no,
Yeah.
no, that's so basically the series. And then there's Brother, I am hit.
Brother!
Brother, I am in here.
And, of course, it also had metal boxes. We will take their metal boxes from them.
Oh yeah, it's a really wonderfully awful voice acting.
Yep.
And of course there's Space Marines.
I already said that. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's of course one of the most iconic ones. Then there's also remember there's other really good ones.
We have to stop them.
Oh, shit!
Oh yeah, the explode. Gotta stop it from going from the explosives.
It doesn't
remember
it doesn't end the level, thankfully.
Yeah, I remember like immediately like
Soldiers,
going back to checkpoint when that happened because I thought it was a fail condition.
people of
Yeah.
Australia who will win this war.
The earlier ones are in fact fails,
Well, that's fun.
but that one isn't. And getting damaged loses you an energy, so I've
I
been
am such a
doing
fool.
very badly.
I should have seen
Yeah. No, the way you win is you dodge every attack, and you hit with every attack you use. It's the perfect strategy.
Yeah. But then, if people were coming for good action play when they know I'm mainly a strategy and adventure person, well, I don't know what to say, really. But no, I can critique this game narratively and mechanically, and that's good. Narratively, well, there's stuff that's genuinely cool with this game, and there's stuff that's really not.
The Amber Core.
There is an amber core and there is a golden core.
To make us stand here.
And yeah, it's funny you mentioned Ratica. By the way, thing I forgot to mention.
That's just be a new enemy type.
Oh yeah, new enemy type, but also the dodges. You actually have a limit of sorts.
Okay.
After 3 dodges, you need to take a breather.
I still hear the sounds of battle.
Is there any indication of that?
A little bit, yeah. But now the gate's open and we meet our 3rd character. Sort of. Well, we will. After more fire. Okay, well I wasn't expecting that.
What the?
I've
never seen that before.
Maybe don't fall down bits.
Yeah, I plunge attacked into that one.
Soldiers, victory is at hand.
Sort of. Okay, now we get to meet this 3rd character. Sort of.
Something is wrong.
Ratica, I'm guessing?
Ratica.
I am deathless. I am your end.
She's a heartless.
Deathless.
Darkness, darkness, darkness.
Yeah,
Connected
darkness,
with the
darkness, darkness.
Oh, and she speaks in rhyme, that's fun.
God damn it. He is a little tough to... There we go, connect with.
Oh, does she destroy platforms?
Nope, that's our own forces.
Oh. Well, isn't that kind of unhelpful?
It is kind of unhelpful. Right, the camera is not helping here.
Oh yeah, you said it was fixed.
It is.
Maybe try the regular attack, aerial attack, not the heavy one.
That was the regular. Problem was that A, you can't really see her shadow, so it's hard to gauge distance.
Yeah, wow, this is not going well.
Yeah.
And now she's summons more heartless, which look kind of like Lovecraftian fish monsters.
They are
Hey,
indeed.
Oh,
Also, she has a slow poisoning field, which kills you.
that's lovely.
I sense problems in the mechanical end. Controller encouraged, I would definitely say.
Something is wrong.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Deathless.
So, okay, let's see if we can have a better time this time. Okay, hit.
The fight is not over.
Other problem when a cutscene finishes, movement doesn't restart.
This seems to be going better already.
Ow. Yeah, that camera is really screwing me up.
Get some help. Well, yeah.
Okay, we got her. And yeah, I'm taking that suggestion. Okay. Almost there. Got her.
That was kind of unceremonious.
Just a bit. But it's okay, we get to see more.
I can't help but feel like I only know part of the plan.
And now we get her soul.
Yep. And we will be able to meet Ratika's first morning.
The Amber Core is ours.
She wasn't very good at being
The army
deathless, was
is
she?
broken. Their leader
Not in this timeline.
deathless. Such a terrible thing to do. Ratika opened a link with the void. Becoming deathless unhinges your physical and mental limits, but at the cost of your emotions. Perhaps this is what it means to lose your soul. Or perhaps becoming deathless strips your soul of artifice, revealing your true nature. Who knows? We owe this victory to you. I will ask the Emperor to help you find what you seek when he arrives. I wonder what kept His Highness to not march with his army. It is unlike him. What could... By the gods! Once again, the giant snake Vodin, avatar of the great void, surges forth to devour the world. The chain of events triggered by the death of the godless
what other
priestess
things could
have
possibly
played
happen?
out as they have before. The truth must be found, and Vodin must be stopped.
And may I say, we look kickin' rad. Just hanging out in the void, giving not a single fuck. Stylish fighter, by the way, is the bonus for completing a fight without getting hit. I wonder which one I won't get.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get that either. Especially later on. Combat
Yeah,
gets really nasty.
later on combat gets incredibly nasty. How do I know this? While demonstrably not having played the game. Hi, I'm a Let's Player. I know Let's Players. Yeah, there's a lot I'm going to be dealing with in the review. So, yeah, now with the Q button, we actually have time slow.
Nice.
We'll need it. But not in this stream. Ooh, but not in this stream, I'm afraid. Now we could cool down the special ability of Draga.
It seems cheap.
It seems cheap, and that's for a reason.
Yeah. You won't be able to use it if you don't have it with you, so...
Yeah, exactly. So we will get... hello? Sorry, something appeared to go wrong there. There we go. More health. More health. As much as improving the cooldown on that ability sounds.
You should offer your amber to gain more power.
Why not just get the Hellbug's fire cooldown? I mean, it's probably not going to matter much, but...
No, right, so what I'm gonna do here now... No, I'm actually gonna call the stream here, because there's a lot of spoilers. There's a lot of spoilers already being discussed and said. There are definitely flaws with that mouse and keyboard setup. I mean, moving close up is a pain in the ass. So controller recommended. You do eventually get, oh hey, this guy's got a feather crest. I wonder who that could be. There's a lot of twists to this game's story. There's a lot of stuff going on with this. But that's, you know, you want to see the whole thing before you play it, go watch an LP. I will be doing a review of this over the next week. And also of Stories Path of Destinies, because, you know, the two are linked, and the one is built on the other. So all that remains really is for me to thank EpicMissingNo and Voltic Surge for hanging out.
Thank you for thanking us.
Yeah.
And thanks to you, the viewers, for also hanging out, and apologies that I didn't show more, but like I said, it's a very spoiler-heavy game, and I always feel awkward at, you know? Keep an eye out for the review on the madwelshman.co.uk, the usual stuff, like, comment, subscribe, yada 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 yada. You can tell I'm not very fond of saying that, but it is a necessity.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has been a very brief look at Omensight. I say brief as he looks at the 46 minutes. Take care, everybody, and I hope you have a lovely week.
Goodbye.
Bye.